Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you our newest addition to our medieval Lego layout, and that is the Icons Medieval Town Square. I'm going to share with you everything that you get for your $229, including all the buildings, the interiors as well, along with a few surprises inside some of these buildings. I'm also going to share with you the minifigures that you get and the animals that come along with the set as well. And I'm going to end the video by sharing with you some of the things that I really like about this set, and then a few things that I wasn't a big fan of after building this set. Now this set is compatible with the recently released Lion's Night Castle, as you can see there in the picture. I was kind of hoping for a yellow box, but at the end of the day, it's just a box. So the town square essentially has two large buildings. Now both of these buildings have quite a bit going on in them. One of the buildings has an inn and a tavern. The second floor has some bedrooms and a kitchen, and then there's also a Lion's Night Tower connected to it as well. And then the other building has a cheese shop, a farmhouse, and a carpenter's workshop as well. And the nice thing about it is it's two separate books, so you get to decide which one you want to build first. With 25 bags and coming in at just over 3,300 pieces, this build took me just a little over 9 hours to complete. And these are the pieces that I had left over. As you can see, there's not much there. But I have to admit, I sometimes miss pieces, so there's a very good chance some of those pieces are actually supposed to be part of the build. No town square is complete without your minifigures, and this set comes with 8 different minifigures. Our first minifigure holding the Book of Kells there, hot off the printing press, is our tax collector. This set got me my first wolf pack member as well, and I feel they're kind of like potato chips in that you can't have just one, so this could get quite expensive for me. And here are a couple of our peasant villagers. I like both of these because I don't have any minifigures that look like these, so it adds a little variety to my layout. And here's the town's resident artist with her palette and her easel, showing her loyalty to the Lion's Knights. And here's another peasant villager standing in front of the cheese and bread stall that comes with the set. You also get a Lion's Knight guard as well, and I gotta tell you, I love that mustache, and you actually get an extra one, so you can be sure that that mustache is going to be finding its way on the table very soon as well. And finally, you get a carpenter as well, and he's ready to cut some wood with his axe. And here's the tree that you'll get to add to your town square. As you can see, there are some wanted signs that are nailed to the tree there, and I think that adds a really nice touch. This is the first build that I did. This is the inn and tavern, and it's connected to the Lion's Night Tower outpost. As you can see, there's quite a bit of detail there. The roof, they sort of matched up with the Lion's Night Castle, and then also you can see the bird in the corner there that's actually perched inside of a nest, but it's actually a beard, and you actually get a second beard, so that's kind of nice as well. Here's a close-up of the door of the inn and tavern. I think they did a nice job of using the broken axes there over top of the door. And then the sign to the right there, that you actually attach some handcuffs over top of the sign. And I think it adds a really nice touch as well. I think this set does some neat things with some pieces in ways that I have not seen before. And here is the back of the inn and tavern in the tower outpost. There are 5 rooms in total to this particular build. You've got a couple of bedrooms here, you have the kitchen, you have the artist studio, and then you also have the inn and tavern itself. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of detail packed into each of these rooms. I really like the way that they set up the kitchen with the table there and with the stove. I thought the bedrooms were really nice. One thing I didn't like was the color of the bed sheets. It felt like the furniture looked like it came from IKEA more than it did the medieval times. But that is a very easy fix if I decide to go back and fix that. There's also a little secret compartment there if you want to hide your money from the tax collector. It goes right inside the wall there, and of course the roof comes off for easy access as well. And here is the second building, which includes a cheese shop, a carpenter's workshop, and a farmhouse. So there's quite a bit packed into this little structure as well. Now the roof to the carpenter's shop also opens up so you have easy access. There's a lot of nice little details in there to make it look realistic. You have a little door that opens up that goes down to the first floor there as well. And this is the outside of the cheese shop. As you can see, you get a couple of animals here. The first one is a squirrel, and the second one is a goat, which I guess that goat is producing all of the cheese for this town. So Lego really could have helped it out by adding a second goat. On the other side of the house, you also have a garden and a honeycomb with some bees for producing honey. Now this particular building does open up on both sides for ease of access, and as you can see on the right side here you have the printing press, and there's something being printed right now. And I really like the fact that you have some variety in how you want to display this particular piece, depending on which side you want to keep open, how you want to shape the particular piece. And on the left side here you have the cheese shop, and I'm not sure between this cheese shop and the cheese stall if this village has ever heard of the word cholesterol. So the Medieval Town Square is a set that I have been dying to get my hands on. I remember back about 6 months to a year ago, there were rumors on social media about a possible new medieval marketplace that would be released. And when Lego finally announced the Icons Town Square, I was just through the roof about it. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. And I was determined to get it as early as I could. So after all that waiting, now that I was finally able to build the Medieval Town Square, what are my thoughts? Well, first of all, I really enjoyed the detail of the buildings. I thought the interiors especially were really, really nice. The inn, it looks like a real inn inside. Just little touches that they added to the walls and to the tables to really make it feel like a real living, breathing village. Just really nice touches. I like the design of the exteriors. I thought that they were a really nice touch. I think it felt like a medieval village. Really like that. And I also like the addition of the tower into the building there to sort of connect it to the Lion's Night Castle as well. So there are a few things that I would have liked to have seen Lego do either a little bit better or a little bit more of in order to make this the perfect set. And the first one is the choice in coloring that they used. I don't think that the coloring matched the buildings particularly well, and I don't think that it matched the Lion's Night Castle particularly well either. Also thought that just 8 minifigures, I was really hoping, now I know we all probably got spoiled with the Lion's Night Castle with 22 minifigures. You know, I know for a $229 price point we probably weren't going to get that, but I would have liked to have seen at least a couple to a few more minifigures. And then also, come on, Lego, give us some goats, you know? We got one goat, which was nice, but you know, there were no other goats or pigs or cows, things that you would think of when you're talking about, you know, a town square during the medieval time. So I'd have liked to have seen a little bit more option in terms of the animals that were provided as well. So now that I've completed this medieval market, the question becomes, where in the world am I going to put it? I already have quite a bit of space used down here. As you can see in the background there, I have the Black Falcon Castle, I have a village, I have my forest hideout here with a little hideaway with a cave and a little pond, and then I have the King's Castle right here, the vintage one from 1984. So the plan is to work on this side of the table here. As you can see, I've started on the more recent King's Castle, the Lion's Night Castle that just came out a couple of years ago. I'm not very far into that, but the plan is to continue working on that, to build up the terrain so that it sets on a little bit of a hill, to work on a port beside of it there, and then to work on the river, connect it to the other side of the table along with a road. And this village is going to go right in front of that castle, along with hopefully a lot more other buildings there to make it a really nice, vibrant castle scene. So that's it for this episode. If you'd like to follow our progress on our Lion's Night Castle and Village, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're interested in seeing what we've done with our Black Falcon Village and Castle, be sure to check out our other videos. Until next time, happy building.